Balboa Raiders making their entrance right now in the Steel Canyon High School. Coach Steve, King Steve, and his Balboa Raiders in the building, led by Asafa and the rest of the goons. They ready to go through. Right now, Balboa's been trying to break through here for the past couple of years, and this is their year to try to make a statement. Here they come, Balboa Raiders.
Welcome here today at Steel Canyon High School, where the SDYFC presents the game of the week. Balboa Raiders take on the SD Bolts 13U division. We're here live on AG Sports Video Network. Where you get the live videos first of all the hyped games going down.
Are you ready?
Audio.
White Hat gives out instructions. Monday Night Football, nothing like it, folks. If you're not here, you better be logged in. Everybody share this with your family and friends. Send them the link. And let them know this is where you get your youth sports at. It's a lot of old games played, a lot of previous games played on AG. So make sure you tell your family and friends to log in at all times. If there's a game they missed, I'm pretty sure AG got it. Bolts and the Raiders seem like they ready. We'll wait and see what this game will bring.
Watching Monday Night Football on AG Sports Video Network, Facebook, and YouTube pages.
And both teams line it up to dab it up one last time before the game starts. You know, in the SDYFC, we promote That's what I'm talking about right there. Players, coaches, and staff. That's what it's all about. The Balboa Raiders set to receive, and the SD Bolts will be looking to repeat last year's Cubo victory here on Monday night. Coaches dab it up midfield, show sportsmanship. You know, they always say the little eyes are watching the big U's. Raiders set to receive. It's popped up. It'll drop around the 30. It'll go out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 35. Balboa's offense will be looking for early success against this Bolts defense.
First and 10 on the 35 for the Balboa Raiders.
Quarterback under center. Hands off. Running back tries to head to the high side. A host of Bolts will take him down. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. Calls for a man in motion. Hands it off. He'll shoot right through the gap. Still on his feet. He'll fall forward for an extra one. He'll be a yard shy of the first down. That'll bring up 3rd and 1. Another handoff. He'll try to head to the low side of the field. Another host of Bolts in on the tackle. 51-50 leading the charge for the Bolts. They sniffed the play out right away. That'll bring up 4th down and about 2. Fourth and short for the Raiders. Quarterback under center. Handoff right at the gut. Still on his feet, moving forward. Almost makes it to midfield. Stopped at around the 49-yard line. That'll move the chains, though. First down, Raiders. Handoff right up the gut. Running back is tripped up. Looks like he picks up about 6. That'll bring up 2nd and 4. Raiders will call a man in motion. They'll go with the toss. He'll try to make that edge on the high side. He'll be taken down immediately. It'll be a big loss. We got a couple flags on the play. Waiting on the call. So it's a sideline warning. That'll bring up 3rd and 8 for the Raiders. Coach is just looking for a little clarity on the field. Quarterback under center, calls for a man in motion. Another handoff to the running back, makes a nice cut. He's able to steal about 6 out of the play. They only give him 5. That'll bring up 4th and 3. Bolts will be looking to put an end to this drive and start one of their own. But the Raiders have other plans. Handoff right up the gut. He dodges the first would-be tackler. And he picks up about 6, maybe 7. But that's enough to move the chains. First down, Raiders. Raiders with good ball control for the first possession. Doing exactly what they wanted to do. Control the tempo of the game and be able to move the length of the field and put up points on the board. They're about 36, 37 yards shy of that goal. The Bolts have yet to be able to stop them. Another quick handoff. He's grabbed in the backfield, steps out of the first tackler, but he'll be taken down after about a 1-yard gain. That'll bring up 2nd and 9 for Balboa. Bolts make a couple of substitutions. Put a little speed on that edge for this play. Shotgun position for the Raiders. Man in motion. High snap, controls it, makes a clean handoff. Headed towards the low side of the field. Steps out of the first tackler's grasp. Headed back to the high side of the field when he reverses. Flag on the play. Headed down that sideline. He picks up what will be a first down, but we'll wait to see what the call is. Flags on the play at around the 33-yard line. It was in the area of a nice block. Might have caught him not looking. And that's a dangerous play. Referees have been on it lately. Yeah, that block will cost you, son. It's the 15-yard kind. That'll back it up. Second and about 21 yards. 3 wide on the low side. Quarterback drops back, lets one go for the screen. He won't go anywhere, though. He'll pick up 3, but that's about it. Defender stays home. Able to make the nice, clean tackle. 3rd and 18 for the Raiders. Double. Man in motion. Fakes the handoff to the low side. Hands it up the middle. He'll pick up about 6 more. That'll bring up 4th and about 12, maybe 13. Bolts able to make the stop, but the Raiders are still picking up good yardage that can cost the Bolts later on if the Raiders stay penalty free. Raiders have eaten up the clock Right under a minute left. The punt is off. They let this one drop. It'll settle down at around the 17-yard line, 16-yard line, and that's where the Bolts will take over. 1st and 10.
Let's get it on. Jack Boy's in the house. We live. We're going to be live tonight. It's on. Even the coaches come in live. They all.
Bolts will start it out. And a double-double calls a man in motion, but there's a flag on the play immediately. Ref is indicating offsides. We'll see who it's on. It'll be on the defense. So the Bolts will start it out 1st and 5. That'll take them to the 22-yard line. This fast-paced offense will be looking to strike quick in Bolt fashion. But if the defense of the Raiders is anything like the offense, they'll want to control the tempo. Hand off to the back, and he shoots right up the middle. He'll pick up enough for a 1st down. That'll move the chains. Six-yard rip-off for the back. Quick handoff up the middle once again. Spins, and he's able to get about 3. And just like that, the 1st quarter is in the books. All knotted up. 0-0. Balboa controlling the pace of the game to start it off.
You're watching Monday Night Football on EG Sport Video Network, Facebook, and YouTube pages.
The entry is right now. We got the Jack Boys in the house, the reigning and defending champions, the San Diego section youth football. You better know it. We live today on AG. Jay Ace on the mic, Reed Dudley on the...
And I apologize, folks. I'll keep you updated on the time left in the quarters more often. Shotgun formation, handoff to the back. Looks like he'll lose one. That'll bring up 3rd and 8. Is it offsides or was there movement? Offsides on the defense. They say offsetting penalties. That might be a first. Nonetheless, 3rd and 8. No harm, no foul. Just under 8:50 left in the half. Double again for the Bolts. Calls for a man in motion to the low side of the field. Lets one go. He'll catch the receiver in stride. He'll take a couple of steps after the grab, and he'll be hit and pushed out of bounds. First down, Bolts. Balboa will take a timeout.
What's going on, man? It's your boy Reed Dudley, man. I'm live here with Roger Robinson, man, the best running back in Southern California. Just committed to Georgia, man. How you feeling?
I feel great, ready to go represent my school and go off to college and do big things.
Now, what you coming out? You out here Monday Night Football with the youth game. What you out here? Who you out here watching tonight, man?
I'm out here watching everybody. You know, I used to be one of these kids out here playing youth ball, looking up to the high school players. So it's an inspiration for me to be out here and just make sure I'm doing my best.
Now, look, we got this loud bumpkin coming in here right now, bumping in music. These Jack Boys is ready, baby.
Yes,
So we in here tonight, man. Roger, man. Hey, what's you guys' aspirations? CIF? What's your state?
Going as far as we can go. Preparing each and every week. You know, we want a state championship, but we got to go out there and work for it.
Hey, man.
First and 10 for the Bolts.
260.
Man in motion. Hands it off. He's headed to the high side. Bounces it in. He will not step away from the defender. He'll wrap him up. And a host of Raiders will come along for the ride. He'll lose 3 on the play. That'll bring up 2nd and 13. .745 on the clock. Three wide to the high side. Quarterback keeper, nice hole. He'll go down after what looks to be about a 4-yard pickup. That'll bring up 3rd and 9. Third and 9. Quarterback will let one fly. Receiver almost able to get his hands on it, but he'll drop it. That'll bring up 4th down and 9.
And the Balboa Raiders making their entrance right now in the Steel Canyon High School. Coach King Steve and his Balboa Raiders in the building, led by Asapa and the rest of the goons.
6:31 on the clock.
Right now, Balboa's been trying to break through here for the past couple of years, and this is their year to try to make a statement. Here they come, Balboa Raiders and the Bolts. Game of the week, Monday Night Football. We here live. U Sports Center AG, teamed up all the time. SDYFC, baby, we live, baby. Let's get ready to bang. Here they go tonight, Balboa.
Gets the kick off. It'll bounce it around the 45. It'll take a Raider bounce, though. It'll settle down out of bounds at around the 46-yard line. 1st and 10, Raiders. It's always good being out here. First and 10 for Balboa. They were able to eat up 9 minutes of the clock in the first quarter, and with 6:25 left here in the second, I don't know if we'll see anything different. We'll wait. 3 wide to the high side. Quarterback in shotgun position. Raiders take a timeout. Coaches want to talk it over.
We are the Rock Boys. We are making our 2022 return to SDYFC with 3 goals in mind. Defend our Q-Bowl championship, get redemption at the regional tournament, and compete for a national title. With all of our returners and a few new faces, we can't be stopped. We won't be stopped. Follow us on our journey as we capture every moment along the way.
You're watching Monday Night Football on AG Sport Video Network, Facebook, and YouTube pages.
Balboa walks it to the line again. 3 wide to the high side again. Nothing's changed. Only 1 DB to the top side. Quarterback keeper. He's hitting the backfield. That ball is loose. We'll wait to see. A lot of boats saying they got it. Turnover. Fumblerooski. Jazz couldn't keep his hands on it. Boats are able to pick it up. That'll be 1st and 10, SD. Bolts with the first turnover of the day. And that's big, being that Balboa was controlling the clock. Handoff right up the middle. Running back's able to fall forward for 1, almost 2. That'll bring up 2nd and 8. Jay Allen checking out the game. Gotta love the atmosphere. Can't wait to see my son Amir, my daughter Armaya out here enjoying the SDYFC. Another handoff to the back. He'll only get 1 on this play. Timeout, Bolts, with 5:20 on the clock. 5:20 left in the half. Once again, folks, thank you for tuning in to AG Sports Video. With the SDYFC has the Balboa Raiders going up against the San Diego Bolts in the 13U division. Running back able to snatch up just about a yard shy of the first. So they'll give him about 6 on that carry. 4th and short. Bolts will rush it to the line. Try to keep the Raiders off balance. Handoff right up the gut. And he'll get just enough to move the chains, it looks like. And yes, sir. That'll do it. That'll move the sticks. 1st and 10, Bolts. One-on-one coverage to the high side of the field. Bolts still running the rock. I'm wondering when that timely throw is going to come. Flags all over the place. This one will definitely be coming back. Probably have illegal motion on the offense. Illegal shift. That'll back it up a nickel. That'll be 1st and 15. .340 left on the clock. Three wide to the high side, and they'll stack it up. Fake the bubble screen and go deep to the wide out. Wide open receiver catches it around the sideline. And they'll say he's out of bounds at around the 10-yard line. Beautiful catch for the Bolts. Not able to tightrope the sideline and get in there, but it's the success they were looking for. As soon as I spoke on it, then it happens. This ball is spotted right at the 10, so it'll be 1st and goal for the Bolts. A lot of success this year in the red zone area. Still on his feet, but the pile is stopped. He'll only gain it 1 on the play. 2nd and goal coming up. Thank you again for tuning in to AG Sports Video for the game of the week against Balboa Raiders and the San Diego Bolts, 13U division here at Steel Canyon High School. SDYFC under the lights. 2:15 on the clock. Quarterback in shotgun position. Won't be able to get that one off. He'll be sacked for a big loss on that play. 7-yard loss on the play. Defense coming up big for the Raiders. 1:40 on the clock. Quarterback tries to step up in the pocket. And the D-line's able to swallow him up. Third and goal from the 16-yard line. Quarterback drops back. Headed to the high side, lets one go. Receiver's able to get his hands on it. Nice catch down at the 2-yard line. Hands team for real. The kid gets vertical and lays out and snatches that one out the air. .45 seconds left in the half, and the Bolts will take a timeout. .45 ticks left on the clock. Bolts will line it up a little bit tighter this time. Quarterback will take the direct snap. He'll head around the low side of the field. The speedster stiff arm his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Bolts! SD able to strike first. 38 seconds left on the half. Nice play call by Coach. Both set up for the field goal. Good snap, good hold, kick is up. And he'll be denied by the crossbar. PAT no good.
Monday Night Football on AG Sports Video Network, Facebook, and YouTube pages.
Take a hop it around the 40-yard line. Nice little lane. He'll pick up about 12 on the return. He's able to cross midfield and start their play at around the 48-yard line. 32 seconds left in the half. Try to run a play to the high side. No success. That'll only run a few seconds off the clock. That'll bring up 2nd and 10. Well, the Raiders have been able to use the clock up to their advantage to start the game off. With only 30 seconds left in the half, they're going to be moving with a sense of urgency. We'll see what type of success, if any, they can have in this type of situation, because this is what it may come down to at the end of the game. Got offsides on the defense, they're indicating. That'll make it 2nd and 5. Hand off right up the gut. Still on his feet. Gets a few more after contact. That'll be enough to move the chains. 24 seconds left on the clock. He'll spike the ball. That'll leave 19 seconds on the clock. That'll bring up 2nd and 10. But please believe the Raiders ain't looking for a first down. They're looking to get in that end zone. Just 35 yards and 11 men standing in front of them. Send another man in motion to stack that side. It lets one go. No one home. Only 3 seconds run off the clock on that one. That'll bring up 3rd and 10. 16 seconds left in the half. Balboa has to be careful. They don't want to give this fast-paced offense of the Bolts action at another shot at the end zone. Quarterback drops back, lets one fly. Running back got it. Couple of moves. He'll be about a yard short of the first down. Balboa called their final timeout, I believe. Got enough yards to put him in range. Maybe some corner route to the end zone.
Let's get it on. Jack Boy's in the house. We live. We're going to be live tonight. It's on.
We sipping on juice and we my face off. You niggas really bitches. I'm wondering who the radio stand me. I keep it on my hip and try to find me.
They on right now. Here they go.
With 8 seconds left. 4th and 2. This will probably be the last play for the Raiders. Lets one go. Open receiver in the middle of the field, but he'll throw it short. That'll leave the Bolts with 3 seconds left. We'll see if Coach DeArtis wants to try to dial something up or if he'll just go into the half with the simple lead and not risk it. Since they do get the ball at half. Hand it off to the low side of the field. And this one will end. He'll be chased out of bounds, and that'll do it for the first half. 6-0 in favor of the Bolts. 13U division here at Steel Canyon High School, live on AG Sports Video, the SDYFC. We'll be right back after halftime.
You're watching Monday Night Football on EG Sport Video Network, Facebook, and YouTube pages.
Radically Active presents the removable shell shock pads. Lab tested, reducing a rear fall or impact up to 40%. Add an added safety protection with the Shell Shock external helmet pad. Visit our website for more info at www.shell-shocks.com.
And just like that, folks, halftime is over. If you're just tuning in to AG Sports Video here with the SDYFC, it's your Balboa Raiders taking on the SD Bolts, 13U division. Bolts holding on to a 6-0 lead, but Balboa Raiders controlled the whole first half as far as time of possession and only allowed the Bolts 2 opportunities. There was also a turnover for the Bolts. The Raiders running back let one go. This one will take a bounce towards the sideline and it'll go out. They'll mark this one at about the 14-yard line. Bolts, shotgun position. Handoff. He will not make it out the backfield. He'll be tackled for a 2-yard loss. Bolts send in a new crew. Quarterback make a couple moves, headed into that end zone, lets one fly. Got a little lucky on that one. That could have been dangerous. Quarterback found himself backed up into the end zone, having to make a decision. Man in motion. 3 wide to the high side. Man across the middle. Oh, my goodness. Big collision across the middle. Players able to shake it off. That one could have been nasty. Got to bring up 4th and 12 for the Bolts. Raiders defense holding up. Forcing the Bolts to bring out that punt team.
I'm here live right now at the U Sports Center. Shout out to AG Sports Video Production. I'm here with my man D Bridges, man. I call him the talk show, man. How was it out there right now, man?
It was good.
Kick is off. Oh, off the side of the foot.
Hey, man, you look
he
good,
doesn't
man.
go
Now, he
very
moved
far.
Up, was playing 12U earlier and moved up to
mark it out
13U and still out here balling. That 6-0, that last drive was him, made 2 clutch catches, man. What'd you see out there?
I saw that I could catch the ball. I trust my QB, and I did what I got to do.
Now, man, he's one of the top kids they're going to be looking for going to high school next year. You know where you want to go yet? We don't talk about that right now. We don't talk about it. We're going to let him get back with his team. All right, D, that's the talk show, man. We'll be back, man. Shout out to AG Sports Video Production. Back to y'all.
.8:26 on the clock. 1st and 10 for the Raiders. Call for a man in motion. Hand the ball off to the back. He'll try to bounce it to the high side of the field. A lot of room in front of him, moving with a full head of steam. Nice move. But he'll be tripped up. But that'll be enough for the first down. That'll bring up 1st and goal from the 7-yard line. That running back playing with a lot of power. Raiders' first trip in the red zone. Hand off, and he's still on his feet. And he'll plow his way into the edge of the end zone. Touchdown, Raiders! Flags on the play. The big guy wouldn't be denied on that one. We'll wait to see the call from the refs. Touchdown stands. Looks like it might have been excessive celebration. Hey, it'll be assessed on the kickoff. But this score is 6-0. 6-6, I mean, all knotted up. And they'll assess the penalty right now for the extra point. That'll back them up to the 18-yard line. Extra point, lets one go. Receiver up. Intercepted by the DB. And this can be returned, I believe. No, they'll say no. It can't be returned for any extra points. Plays dead on the interception, but nice pick. 7:33 on the clock in the third quarter. With your score 6-6, Balboa Raiders just scored and knotted this thing up.
You're watching Monday Night Football on AG Sport Video Network, Facebook, and YouTube pages.
Balboa set to kick off. Bolts set to receive. He'll pop this one up. Looks like we'll have offsides on the kicking team. Try this again. Fielded around the 24-yard line. Nice lane. Headed right down that sideline. Make a couple of moves. He'll be stopped at around the 46-yard line, but he'll cross midfield and give the Bolts great field position to start this drive off. Raiders special teams able to close in quick and stop the big run back. Mark it at the 45-yard line, 1st and 10 for the Bolts. Quarterback lets one fly, intercepted, pick six, and he's gonna walk into the end zone. Raiders with the touchdown. They make them pay big time for running that play. Game of the week shaping up to be all that it's been talked about. 7:14 left on the clock in the third quarter. And Balboa is able to get 2 quick scores in less than 3 minutes and turn this game around. The momentum has definitely shifted towards the Raiders. Quarterback drops back, steps up and lets one go short. Receiver will try to get in, put the ball across the goal line, and the extra point is good. That'll bring your score 6-13 in favor of the Raiders. Ooh-wee. Gotta love Monday Night Football.
You're watching Monday Night Football on EG Sport Video Network, Facebook, and YouTube pages.
This one is the taking it around the 32-yard line, still on his feet. Flag on the play, coming in late. Face mask on the kickoff team. He'll be stopped at the 44-yard line. But that'll give him some extra yardage. That'll allow the Bolts to start with some decent field position this time. Three wide to the high side. Shotgun formation. Handoff. He'll get maybe a yard on the play. That'll bring up 2nd and 9. Still a lot of time left in this game. 6:45 on the clock in the third quarter. A double up with receivers. Man in motion. Fakes the handoff to the receiver in motion, hands it to the running back. He'll barely make it back to the line of scrimmage before he's stopped. This will bring up 3rd and 9, and the Raiders' defense is amped up. Timeout, Balboa. They want to talk about it. 5:40 on the clock. Quarterback drops back, steps up in the pocket. Lot of room in front of him. Still on his feet. Makes a room at around the 30. Makes a move. He'll be taken out. And that'll be enough to move the chains. 1st and 10, Bolts. Makes a little move at around the 31-yard line and stumbles. Not able to pick too much up after that. But that'll give him a set of new downs. Man in motion to the low side of the field. Fakes the handoff and keeps it himself, calls his own number. Steps through the 2 defenders, but they'll take him down. He'll only pick up 1. That'll bring up 2nd and 9. 4:30 on the clock. Shotgun formation. Hand it off to the back. Nice size hole for the big back. There's a flag on the play. We'll wait to see what the call is. He picks up what looks to be about 7 yards.
What's going on, man? It's your boy Reed Dudley, man. I'm live here with Roger Robinson, man, the best running back in Southern California. Just committed to Georgia, man. How you feeling?
I feel great. Ready to
Looks like we have a holding on the play.
Now what you coming out
That'll
here
back
Monday
him
night
up.
football with the youth game? What you out here? Who you out here watching tonight, man?
I'm out here watching everybody. You know, I used to be one of these kids out here playing youth ball, looking up to the high school players. So
Bring up 2nd and about 16.
make sure I'm doing my best.
Now look, we got this loud bumpkin coming in here right now, bumpkin.
Yep,
Damn
2nd and
music. These
16
Jack
for the
boys is ready,
Bolts.
baby. So we in here tonight, man. Roger, man. Hey, what's you guys' aspirations? CIF? What's your state?
Going as far as we can go. Preparing each and every week. You know, we want a state championship, but we got to go out there and work for it.
Hey, man. Hey, look, I'm 6'2", 260, and this is a big dude. He's bigger than me.
One-on-one on the high side. They'll still hand the ball off to the back, and he'll be taken down for a 2-yard loss. Third and even longer for the Bolts. Just under 3 minutes left in the third. Third and what looks to be about 18.
2 minutes and 28 seconds left in the third quarter. SDYFC Monday Night Football live on AG Sports Video Production.
Referees will stop this one. Got offsides. Wait to see who this one's on. Looks like the defense lined up in the neutral zone.
Gonna go against Balboa.
.205 left in the third. Quarterback looking to pass. Chase to the high side. Lets one go. Just a little bit too strong. A lot of room to run, but he decides to let it go. And that'll bring up 4th down. Fourth and long. Bolts will undoubtedly be passing in this situation. Quarterback is not able to let one go. He'll hold on to it too long. And that'll be a turnover on downs. .143 on the clock. Raiders with the lead, 13-6 over the Bolts. Balboa with the 3 wide to the high side. They're going to be looking to pile on to this lead. Riding a pretty good wave of momentum right now. Hand off to the back. He'll pick up 3. That'll bring up 2nd and 7. .120 on the clock. Quick handoff up the middle. Nice size hole, but the Bolts will shut it down immediately after he picks up about 3. Delay a game on the offense. And that'll back it up 5. Balboa holding on to a 7-point lead, 13.
This is a recording.
Check that mic, make sure it sound right, boy. Check that mic, make sure it sound right, boy. Check that mic, make sure it sound right, boy.
Monday Night Football on AG Sport Video Network, Facebook, and YouTube pages.
Drops back, lets one go. Receiver will make the catch, but this will be for a loss. He'll lose what looks to be about 2 yards. That'll bring up 4th and 11 for the Raiders. Fourth and 11. The punt is off, and it is a good one. It's going to be fielded around the 35-yard line. Was a little lane. He's still on his feet. There's a lot of room on that sideline. One man to beat. Nice little move. Still on his feet. But he'll be taken down at around the 21-yard line. 1st and 10, Bolts.
When you invest in something and you hustle and you work for something, you got a different type of attachment to it. You're going to have a cold day in hell for somebody to try to take this from you. We live by this, we die by this. We don't surrender, we don't retreat. Every man must search his own soul. I listen to that quote every
His 13U battle was turning out to be everything that we expected. Balboa holding on to a 13-6 lead. Bolts with a big punt return right now. Able to get it down to the 21-yard line. Jay Allen in the backfield. And he'll spin around and he'll be dropped after about an 8-yard gain. That'll bring up 2nd and short. Bolts moving with a little bit of urgency. Another quick handoff. A lot of room around the short side of the field. He'll collide with the defender at about the 10-yard line. That'll move the chains. 1st and 10, Bolts. 1st and goal from the 9-yard line. Just about 8 minutes left in the game. Handoff trying to head to the high side of the field. Raiders sniff it out immediately. Head to the low side of the field. Couple of blockers in front of him. Stiff arms his way to the 5. Steps out and reaches. They'll give him what looks to be about to the 2-yard line. That'll bring up 3rd and goal from the 2. Bolts running back using a little muscle on that play. Looks like the Raiders will take another timeout with 6:50 left on the clock.
And the Balboa Raiders making their entrance right now to Steel Canyon High School. Coach King Steve and his Balboa Raiders in the building, led by Asapa and the rest of the goons. They ready to go through. Right now, Balboa's been trying to break through here for the past couple of years, and this is their year to try to make a statement. Here they come, Balboa Raiders and the Bolts. Game of the week, Monday Night Football. We here live. U Sports Center AG. Teamed up all the time. SDYFC, baby, we live, baby. Let's get ready to bang. Here they go tonight, Balboa, San Diego Bolts. Let's go.
Quarterback in shotgun position. 3rd down from the 2-yard line. Quarterback keeper calls his own number, but he'll be stuffed. That'll bring up 4th down. Got a timeout by the Bolts. 6:23 on the clock.
Monday Night Football on EG Sport Video Network, Facebook, and YouTube pages.
Final play of this drive for the Bolts. They'll be looking to get in that end zone. Ball's on the ground. He picks it up. Stiff arms his way, still on his feet, but he'll be taken out around the 5-yard line. That'll be a turnover on downs. It'll be Raiders ball with 6:15 on the clock, 6:16. 1st and 10 Raiders. The Bolts choke at the door. Quarterback under center for the Raiders. I formation, quick handoff. He'll be met in the backfield, 2-yard loss. Raiders look like they'll be taking their time, but getting their plays in. Balboa in no rush with 5:45 on the clock and a 7-point lead. But the Bolts will be looking for a big stop here and try to shake this offense up a little bit for the Raiders. Flag on the play. This is probably going to be an illegal shift by the offense, and that'll be half the distance to the goal. That'll put them on the 2. That'll take them to about the 2-yard line. Balboa has to be careful with their backs against the wall right here. This could get dangerous. Quarterback under center one more time. Goes to hand that ball off. And that's a safety, folks. I don't know. This could get interesting with 5 minutes on the clock. They'll kick this one off from the 20 after the safety. Nice foot to it. It'll be fielded around the 36-yard line. The young speedster has it for the Bolts. Nice little alley. Shoots through it. But it'll be taken down at around the 36, 37-yard line, and that's where the Bolts will take over and start from. First and 10 for the Bolts. Your score 13-8 in favor of the Raiders. 13U division Monday Night Football here with the SDYFC on AG Sports Video has been a classic. Handoff right at the gut, still on his feet. Jay Allen moving the pal. Looks like they may have him marked with enough for the first. We'll wait. They'll say he's about an inch short of the first. Second in inches. Oh, they'll back it up about a foot. 4:24 on the clock. Second and a foot. They're in shotgun position. Quick handoff, headed to the high side. Nice move. He'll be cleaned up after picking up about 7, but he'll move those chains for the Bolts. This one looks like it's going to go against the Raiders. Picked the wrong time to lead with your head, but they got a face mask call, so the hit was clean. It's a face mask call on the play, and that'll give them 15 from around the 22-yard line. And if I'm not mistaken, that'll put them at around the 7-yard line. That'll be first and goal. They're going to say it's the 5-yard kind, though. And inadvertent. And that'll only give them a nickel. That'll put them at the 17-yard line instead. 3:58 left on the clock. Once again, your score 13-8 in favor of the Raiders. But the Bolts are in the red zone. And they'll be looking to get in the end zone. Or it's going to be a long ride home for that team. Shotgun position, 3 wide to the low side. And off to the running back, nice big hole. Lot of room in front of him, headed towards that sideline. Crosses over the 10-yard line. Stiff arm it around the far and reaches out. He's going to be stopped right at about the 1-yard line, maybe the 2. First and goal. Big strength from the back. Almost able to reach out and get it. Number 5 with a nice run for the Bolts. And they'll be looking to finish this drive off with a touchdown that'll give them an immediate lead. And undoubtedly they'll be going for the field goal to force a touchdown from the Raiders. But you got to get in first is what the Raiders is saying. Quarterback up under center. Right away, Jay Allen crosses the line, and we have a touchdown. Bolts. 14-13, just like that. Quarterback drops back, one-on-one. Receiver so worried about the call, he didn't even see that he could have caught it on the tip. He'll look back at that one and be mad at himself that he didn't stay focused on the play instead of looking for the call early.
You're watching Monday Night Football on AG Sport Video Network, Facebook, and YouTube pages.
Back-to-back nights in the SDYFC. Yesterday it was the TC11U against Los Toros with a 12-12 tie. That game was off the hinges. And today we have a 6-0 lead by the Bolts being trampled by the Raiders to go up 2 quick touchdowns in less than a minute to start off, 3 minutes to start off the third quarter. But it slowed down a little when the Bolts have the lead back by 1 point. Kickoff and is fielded around the 29-yard line. He heads to the high side of the field, still on his feet, trying to make a move towards that midfield. He'll be taken down at around the 44-yard line. 3:12, 11 o'clock. 1st and 10, Raiders. Pass across the middle. Just out of the grasp of the receiver. Safety going for that hit. Might have been able to get his hands on it. Three minutes and 7 seconds left on the clock. Balboa, 2nd and 10. Got the double-double going. Quarterback drops back. Wide open receiver. Right out of reach throw. Goodness gracious. That one had money written all over it. Quarterback just out throws the receiver on that one. Man, I know he wishes he could have that one back. Timeout, Bolts. 3rd and 10 for the Raiders. Hand off this time. He'll be taken down after about a 2-yard pickup. That'll bring up 4th and 8. And with no timeouts left, the Raiders are going to need to extend this drive right now and get a first down, or this one will be in the books. I don't know if they're going to be looking for the big money shot now and catch the Bolts off guard, or if they're going to try to dial something up and get up under these DBs. 3:24 on the clock. 4th and 8. Raiders in shotgun position. Empty backfield, receivers everywhere. Quick screen pass. Oh, and he slips and falls. And that's going to probably do it, folks, with 2:08 on the clock. And the Bolts regain possession. They'll have a 1-point lead, and the Raiders have no timeouts. The 12th man on the field, the Grass Goblin, able to make the tackle on that play. Because, boy, if he was able to cut that one back, he might have been able to stretch out and get that first for the Raiders. But nonetheless, the Bolts will take over from the 49-yard line just across midfield. 2:08 on the clock, 1-point lead. And this one just about over. We'll wait to see the formation that they come out in. Shotgun formation. Handoff right up the gut. Running back will fall forward for about 4 yards. 1:55 on the clock. That'll bring up 2nd and what looks to be about 6. Bolts look like they may be taking their time to get the plays in and get to the line. And in this one, 1:25 on the clock. Handoff once again to the running back. They're trying to strip the ball so he'll fall down. But he'll fall forward for 2. That'll bring up 3rd and 4. 1:02 on the clock. And one more play should just about end this one for the Bolts. Quarterback up under center, and he'll down this one. 21 seconds will tick off the clock, and this one is over, folks. You can put this one in the books. The Bolts come back to win after the Raiders take a lead right after halftime with 2 quick scores. An interception return that was able to give them the big lead. The Bolts come back, and they seal the victory off with a safety, then a decent return from the return man for the Bolts, and they go and march their way down the field 40-plus yards into the end zone. This game was all it was supposed to be. Thank you, folks. This is AG Sports Video, and we appreciate you tuning in.